have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. It's Manning. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Returner brought down by the coverage team. Trying to find room. It's Harris. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Catch made on the left side. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No, kick it away here. And that sets up a return. When the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up at the 17-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now they're running on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. The reception makes about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He finds some space. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this,
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They'll try the option play here. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll get him down that time. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Toss play to the outside. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First down. Looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
It was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
Notre Dame, 7, Texas, 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back in motion now. Here's the toss play now, running left. Across the 30. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Talk about quickness, that play is... absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Wideout's now clustered. To the air, it's Manning. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long.
This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The drive will begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Smith.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Completion makes it 2nd down. They're going to run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Oh, he scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. It's a double pass. The pocket breaking down. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
Who's in the clear? The junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. To fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Now, they couldn't quite complete this pass, but I do like the call. Flip to the kicker, then the pass. I know it didn't work, but I don't think they should shelve that play just yet. It could come in handy a little bit later.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
To throw, it's Manning. Makes a quick catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position with a 1st down. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, but it falls incomplete. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it from 56 yards away.
never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Texas.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. That's incomplete. Just the wide receiver there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete for a third straight play.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can. And that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Back-to-back deep shots. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. And he'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Notre Dame 7, Texas
3. The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half.
Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And they'll give it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing off play action. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
They come up short on the 3rd down completion. And here comes the punt team. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Texas. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. Because they thought they might have a special teams edge in this playoff game. Their guys stepped up huge that time.
Yeah, you know, I thought it might be their ability to block punts, but instead they set up the return, and man, does it pay off. Some good blocks, but really, how about the athletic ability and the instincts by the return man to give them the lead? They can smell it. They're trying to get to that national championship.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Tries the right with a quick throw. But it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And here's the return. The return is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now here's the toss play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They'll run the option. Ball handed off. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Quick throw, the catch is made. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. They connect for 6.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on fourth down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They go up 17-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
17, Notre Dame, Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Washington. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Notre Dame offense will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. It's an out route. The catch made. Making people miss. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Caught near the sticks. It's Fleming. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they put 6 more on the board. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 17, Notre Dame 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the left side with a toss. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, as an offensive coordinator, it's not just about the execution that you're thinking about. You got to be thinking about this clock. So is it worth running the football, maybe not picking up the first down, but keeping that clock moving? And if you're going to throw the ball, it better be a high percentage throw to keep the receiver in bounds.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Manning. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Moore. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
Well, that's the last thing that defense could afford to do is turn the football over to give the other side a chance at taking the lead. Now they got to hope their defense saves the day.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. And they hand it off to the back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looks right for a quick completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking to scramble. Deep ball back to the right side. Oh, and he could hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Past the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.